Alright friends, I think this is the fourth time I've tried to show this. What I'm going to try, I should say what I've done. I have a magnesium bar here with a piece of iron or steel on it. And I have a blade with a bit of a heavier gauge metal. What I do is I flake off magnesium into where I want to start my fire. Magnesium, of course, when it's touched by a spark, especially when it's super flaky like this, it'll burn like the dickens. That's a theory anyway. It's quite hard to do here on this windy day. So I flaked a bunch of magnesium down. I've shredded my birch bark as best I can. And I'm going to try and start this fire. If this doesn't work, it's going to be matches. Well, I got a fire going. I want to keep adding thinner and thinner material to it. My feather stick in there. My little twigs, I'm going to throw that in here. Move the camera back so I don't have to buy a new phone. Hopefully you can still see that. What I've done is I've started a campfire. So you got to work quick from this point. Of course, I have all my kindling. What I'm going to do, I'll throw a feather stick on there. Some more of that fat wood. You don't want to smother your fire. Leave some smaller stuff. Stay out of the smoke, of course. I don't know why, but campfire smoke always has a habit of following a person around. And if you've done everything right, let your fire grow. Hopefully your heavier wood catches fire. Keep adding your larger stuff on top of that. All things being equal, you'll have yourself a little fire. Start small, work your way up. If you're doing what I did, using a magnesium striker and it's windy out, use lots of magnesium. There's that fire. It's catching pretty good there now. It's hooking onto the bigger stuff. It's windy here today. I don't want to have any issues. Properly extinguish a fire. Take your handy dandy bucket. I can't believe that caught. It is wetter than wet could be. Wish my son was here. We'd roast some marshmallows. We'll burn for a little bit more. The idea is I like to cross pile my wood. One of these feather sticks here. Get that right in there like that. Of course, when you're cooking, you never want to cook over the open flame because of the smoke and soot. You want to wait till you get a great bed of coals and then cook on that. You can see that feather stick where I cut those curls off. They're really hooking on. That spitting and snapping, that comes from moisture in the wood. Unfortunately, using soft wood, that's what you're going to end up with. And my friends, in adult education, that is how you safely build a fire. Mind you, this isn't a video or a presentation on how to take videos. I am not a videographer. And that's how you build a fire. You don't want to add so much material that you smother it, but you want to keep up with the flame so that they don't go out. Isn't that lovely? Okay. I don't want to have any trouble. So I got my bucket of water here. I'm going to completely smother that fire. Completely smother it. I'm going to give it a little kick. I'm going to grab some more water. Drink this water, of course. I'm gonna give it another little extinguish. When you walk away from a fire, you don't want it to be smoking. You don't want there to be any coals. There's no coals with this one. I started it, put it out. Everything's properly wet. Plus, I built it in a brook bed. Tonight I expect the water to pick up, and this will all be washed out. So that concludes my video portion of my presentation on how to safely and responsibly build a fire. I hope you found that interesting, and wish everybody luck with their presentations. Take care.